What more can you tell us first about Antonio Gates?
Well, Trey, this is the NFL's version of fireworks, and essentially it starts off here this weekend with a bang. Antonio Gates was told of his 4-game suspension weeks back, and the way it was explained to me was he was very upset and very surprised to hear of the suspension. Obviously, you can't appeal these suspensions under the CBA. They are binding. And this is a case where Antonio Gates insists that he's innocent. And I think a lot of people in this day and age would love to believe him, but I think we've become so accustomed and so skeptical at all the explanations and excuses that come along with the suspensions. But I can tell you that Antonio Gates was shocked, disappointed, dismayed, all those things when he found out that he had been suspended for 4 games because he feels like he never knowingly or wittingly ingested anything that would compromise his off-season regimen to getting in shape for the upcoming season.
Yeah, Adam, and you do feel for him if that's certainly the situation. But you mentioned we are jaded by this because we see it happen all the time. And, I can't help but to harken back to just a couple of years ago when Robert Mathis, at the age of 33 or 34, had this great season with sacks for the Indianapolis Colts. And lo and behold, what came out after that season? That he had tested positive for a performance enhancer. And, of course, he said at that time it was a fertility drug and he and his wife were trying to have a child. Look, you hope all those things are true, but don't you have to look at them sort of through a jaded lens?
Well, sir, I'll say this. As somebody who hears these explanations from the players, from their representatives, from friends, whoever it may be, when you hear them, I'm just telling you, in my position, they certainly sound plausible and they sound believable. And the people doing the explaining are very adamant that this is indeed what happened, that he did not willingly or knowingly take a banned substance. But again, these suspensions keep coming. You continue to hear the explanations, if you want to call them excuses, whatever it may be. And so after a while, you become cynical of them to a certain extent and what's happened.